Welcome everyone to the Brainless podcast. I am your host Dylan. I'm here with my co-hosts Emily and Kevin, and today we have our special guests Jessica, Brianna, and Brandon. How you guys doing?
I hate life, and I hate all of you guys.
All right.
Okay,
Wow,
That's the topic.
that's a good way to start this podcast.
Strong way.
this is a great start, guys.
This is a really great start. Well, anyways, this is our first podcast, so I'm kind of nervous about this.
I'm not nervous because I'm texting so many people. My PP is
Oh,
hard.
you're the guest. You don't have to worry about doing an intro for the first time on a podcast that's going up on YouTube.
Well, I mean, it's not like anyone's gonna see it, so it's fine.
Okay.
knows?
You know what? No negativity
You
in
could
this.
blow up.
Okay, no negativity. Okay,
Hey,
Brandon?
I did say it first.
I'll start.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
start.
No
I'll start.
negativity,
Okay, go ahead.
okay?
No,
I'm Emily. I'm the
you
co-host and I'm the
Positive.
manager.
My name's Kevin. I'm the co-host. My name's only Chan
that's only
Kevin.
My name is Jessica. I go by Jess and Jessie sometimes. I am the editor, the co-manager, and the co-host sometimes on this podcast. I'm
My
so
name is
excited.
Kevin.
Okay.
Oh
My
my
name
god.
is Kevin Lay. I was muted. I'm the co-host of this establishment. My name is Oni Chan Kevin on Discord. My @ is @Kevin's on Instagram,
my
and
God.
Oh my god, bro.
thank you.
Yo,
Thank
honestly,
you
let's
for-
let's just keep that in.
You
Let's
gotta
keep
have
everything.
it.
Let's just keep everything in. Let's just keep it raw.
Respect the club.
Honest-
Thank you
Okay.
for
Just like my
listening
sex,
to
I like
my
it raw.
3-hour
Let's
podcast.
keep all that in.
Respect the
We're
club.
keeping it raw.
Wow.
Thank you
We're gonna
for
make this like a live stream and not like
thank
an
you
edit.
for
Promise, don't say anything.
listening to this podcast that we worked
I mean, let's
very
be
hard
honest.
on.
Very
Let's be
hard.
honest. Let's be honest. I don't think anybody's gonna be watching this.
Honestly, yeah.
The only people who
This
will
is
is probably
just
like
for fun,
us.
guys. Just for fun.
Yeah, it's
Just
just
for
for
fun.
fun. Just
I
as
honestly
an
wasted
experience.
about a total of 6 hours on this entire
Okay,
podcast.
can the
entire
other
week.
guest
Yeah.
please introduce yourself, please?
Brianna, we'll start with you.
Brianna, yeah.
Brianna?
Hello. Wait, what am I?
Maybe-
supposed
just
to-
introduce
Just
yourself.
say-
Just
Hello. I'm Brianna. I'm a friend of Jesse's, and that's why I'm here.
nice.
What about
Alright.
you?
Brandon?
Brandon, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Brandon, and I'm black, and I have a girlfriend, and I want to smash her so hard. How about you guys?
Whoa, speaking about girlfriends, you want to talk about that, or you want to get?
There's this girl.
Yeah.
This is girly.
We're gonna
See
call
what
her.
Jesus out is really nice, you know?
Let the man tell a story. Jesus Christ.
Guess what? Okay, so like, okay, she told me this is how we met. Okay, so like, she was talking with Chuan.
One of our dear friends that we love so much.
You
Kevin.
son of a bitch.
Kevin.
Kevin,
up.
tell us the story here.
Okay, so she was talking with Chewy. Everybody knows Chuan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
See,
And Chuan was like, "Oh, I know this pretty cute guy, Brandon. You should hook him up." And like, she sends her my Instagram account, and then basically that. But I was playing League, so I didn't really care. And I got really, and then like, I started texting her, right? And then at first I didn't really care, but then she was so positive all the time, and I was like, oh, maybe. And this is when I started spamming the group chat with Ryan, Kevin, and Jess, and I.
Yeah.
You guys know that,
Mm-hmm.
and that's basically it.
I was
No.
very happy for him. I was
here's
super
the thing.
happy.
Here's the thing.
Yeah,
You're
we were
depressed.
all
You're
happy
depressed.
except
Yeah, except for Kevin.
What?
Kevin,
Some girl
Kevin,
took my
Kevin
man.
has. Yeah, Kevin was
Some
like
girl
sitting
took-
in the corner of his room,
I was crying
just
actually.
like he was in a ball. He was in a
I
ball
was
on his bed.
listening to fun
I
fact. I was
remote on the
listening
ball.
to My
Joey.
Chemical Romance when I was listening and hearing the news that broke my heart.
Sorry to hear
Wait,
that. I'm sorry to hear that, Kevin.
Am I the only
Some
Sorry to hear that.
Mountain Valley girl took my man.
Oh God!
Kevin, you don't have to cry about it.
No, here's the thing. You know
Kevin,
what Brandon told me
there's other
yesterday?
people out there.
Here's the
Speaking
thing
of
that Brandon told me
My Chemical
yesterday. He was like, he came to confirmation. So he came to
Mhm.
confirmation, and he said, Guys, my lips lost their virginity.
Hey, I'm holy.
Oh my
I'm holy.
god.
Okay,
Oh,
so
holy.
right
You're
now
getting
I'm
further than what you
texting her about
said.
sex. So
Okay, wait.
Okay, and you just said
Wait.
you're holy?
Okay.
Hold on.
We're cutting.
Hold
hey,
on.
no.
Cutting.
Speaking about holy, I'm
We're just talking about
homeless.
it. Okay, so
Unholy
here.
child.
Let me see what she said. There's too many
Wow,
paragraphs
exposing
about.
his own
Scrolling
girlfriend.
through the
This is
text.
nice.
Okay, where is it? A lot of teenagers are focused around sex because our what the hell is this?
What is the scientific talk, man?
Hormones are high and constantly fluctuating. It's the norm and it's perceived as more than acceptable in pop culture. They think it's required in a relationship.
Is
Are
this
you
Neil
guys a
deGrasse
jury
Tyson or
or a trial?
We're
That's
trying
kind
for
of
both.
judge trial. It's a
I
format.
honestly do love Brandon and Elaine's relationship.
I do too.
I've been a
They
day one
Super happy.
supporter. Their relationship is so goddamn adorable. I'm allowed to say that, right? Goddamn.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah, that's good.
that's fine.
Yes.
This is perfect.
No,
Okay, so
you can
Wait.
no, you
No,
can cuss
we
if
can't
you
use that word.
you can
No.
cuss if you want.
Okay.
It's,
Okay, so
We don't
I'm
wanna-
very
I've read this
invested
before.
in their relationship.
Mhm.
It's amazing, honestly. He finally got over some other biatch.
Yeah.
And then
Hey. She
You-
has
you
a
can-
name. Oh yeah. I had to wait, Jess. You know how like she's a part of the senior tribute?
yeah,
It was kind of weird because
it
then
was
like I
kind of
saw
weird.
her
I
looking
thought,
back
I
and
thought,
forth,
I
and we were
thought
just
the
here. And then I also
text.
told Elaine that, hey, guess who it is? And she got it right off the bat. And I'm like, oh.
hey, just a disclaimer, I do not hate on Brandon's ex. One of her friends is actually very cute. I'm not gonna say who,
Ooh.
but
Okay.
her name.
Ooh.
Hey,
I could hook you up, mate.
no.
Hey, just I'm not
I
saying
want-
anything, but
I want men like James Charles.
What the?
Speaking
James
about James Charles,
yo, have you guys heard about it?
have you guys heard about
No.
James Charles drugging men in the bar and then taking him home and then stealing his stuff and raping him? Wait, no, that's
that did
Cardi.
not happen.
That's
That
Cardi
did not.
B. That's Cardi B.
That was Jake Paul, dude. That was Jake Paul.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait,
So-
wait. Can we go back?
Yeah, let's go
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Let's go back.
And then-
you want to
and
talk
then
about
we'll-
your sad,
Something.
depressing love life, Jess?
We're not focusing on me yet. This is still on Brandon.
Okay, let's focus on Brandon.
So like, as soon as I got like the text message from the group chat, we haven't used it in so long, and I suddenly got text from Brandon.
We haven't
You
used
sounded
it
like-
in 2 days.
Kevin, shush.
He was like spamming us, and then I checked, and then when he said that he got when he got texted by this girl, I was like, I don't know, man. And then he started explaining how happy he was with her, and I was like, maybe this could work. And I was so happy for him.
I was
My
right
little
off the bat.
brother is growing up.
I was right off the bat. Fuck yeah, dude. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this shit. Let's do this.
Yo, that sounds like my sex life, dude. Let's do this. I'm joking.
You're joking.
I'm not
You
sexually
are.
active.
Sorry.
Not yet. Okay.
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh my god. T.
Okay, let's talk about
James Charles.
your relationship life,
My relationship.
Jessica. Yes, your
I
love
was
life.
gonna
Okay, I
cry.
think all of us are single, except for Brandon.
Yeah.
There's this
Dylan and
guy.
I
No.
are in a very happy co-relationship.
No.
Okay,
What do you
just
mean?
tell the public that because we all know what happens behind the scenes.
Indeed, no. Nothing goes on between me and Kevin. Just letting everyone know.
Just
So much goes on.
letting it
No,
go.
nothing
Matter of
does.
fact, I have some stories to tell my own.
No.
Why? are
Okay,
we-
we'll keep it to a secret. Okay,
keep it
What
a secret.
It never happened.
just talk. Let's talk about your love life.
Why do we have to talk about mine?
Hey.
Kevin,
Who
how about
wanted
you?
to talk
Kevin,
about it in the
first
how
place,
about yours? No,
Okay,
let's talk
about-
about Kevin.
Okay,
talk
Let's
okay,
talk about
okay.
Kevin.
I'm ready for this, bro. I've been born ready. I haven't
Yeah?
dated anyone
Wait,
since
guys,
first
guys,
grade.
I have a question. Do you think Kevin will ever get a
No.
Maybe. College.
There is no maybe.
No, he will. I know he
He
will.
will?
Actually, no, not a girl,
See,
a guy.
Kevin will get
A
a
guy?
girl.
Oh.
It's a
Kevin
guy.
will get a young woman because it's gonna take a woman to handle them.
Gonna take some
He'll
kind of
marry
cat
a
to handle
car.
you, Emily. Jesus Christ.
He'll
You
marry
know
his
what? I like
exes.
boys, men.
Okay, so
Kevin.
let's talk about my love life.
Yeah.
I
When do you think
haven't
you're gonna?
dated. I haven't dated anyone since first grade, and that relationship, I did not
Mhm.
even approve. She was
I
like,
didn't know
"Hey, I
that.
think we should break up." And then, you guys know Catherine the cow or something? I forgot her name, but like, I think we should break up.
Oh,
We were never
Catherine the cow?
dating.
I met her at
We
Found
were.
Out. So pretty. I love
We
her.
were. Ne-
Imaginary friend.
I'm not talking about any girl that's listening to this podcast that's named Catherine, unless you were in first grade Miss House class.
Kevin,
Unless you're in there.
I see Catherine again a lot.
Catherine?
What
Cow?
are you talking about?
She goes to Found Valley and then Holy Spirit.
Her name's not Cow, by the way. That's not her last name. It's just a nickname that mean people made for her.
I don't know. It's complicated.
Kevin, I think
having
you're
a
making all this
relationship.
up. Kevin, I think
No,
you're
I'm
making all
not.
this up,
Okay,
bro.
no, I'm not. It was either a dream or it was real. There
was
was
a
no
dream.
sexual relation between me and her at that time. Okay?
This is first grade.
This is
Yeah,
first grade.
first
Yeah.
grade.
What the
A
heck?
lot of stuff happens in first grade. Ask David something. I forgot his last name. But, like, ask him.
A
Tells
good
wild
friend.
ass stories in Vietnamese class. My God.
You heard of David?
Oh, and I kinda
Yeah,
regret
David.
Dude, David's wild, bro.
I
He's
respect him.
wild.
I respect him.
I mean,
Talking
yeah,
about
but
it.
Too wild. Too wild for me.
dude, yeah.
Are we moving on to mine now?
No, let's
I
keep
mean-
going on mine. So
No, I think we should move away from Kevin.
I think that's
I
enough.
really
I think
think-
that's enough. of Kevin.
I've
Yeah.
been through so many goddamn heartbreaks, and we
Okay,
were
we're
never
the
together.
we're
Jesus
the guest,
Christ.
Kevin. You're the co-host. You're supposed to ask us questions.
Yeah, but then this is our first podcast. We gotta know each other.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Who says
Like-
what?
I dated a lot
Okay.
of people from the same group, and I feel kind of bad.
Players.
Let's talk about Jessica's love life, or Brianna, whoever said that.
Non-existent.
I think we should start off with Jessica's.
Oh my god. Mine's weird. It's really weird.
Am
She's
I
been
allowed to
targeted
do
by
this
so
with
many.
guy that starts with an R? I want to know what happened. But, like, I need to know. I need to know.
Wait, Jess.
What?
You remember 7th grade, 6th period PE?
Yeah. I freaking hate you so much. We're not gonna talk about that though. That's too much personal information.
Brandon, let's talk about it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
let's talk
basically-
about
No,
it.
we're not.
Let's talk about it.
Yes, you feel
Okay, so
comfortable
what,
with
my
it.
God,
what
no.
basically happened was Johnson,
No,
we felt like being trolls, okay?
Yeah,
So,
okay,
you know how
continue.
Jess
Just
had,
keep continuing,
Stop.
boy.
Keep continuing.
Brandon, no.
Keep
Stop.
continue. This is a podcast. We must
can
reveal
have
all.
a
You know
Too
what?
much
I'm just gonna
information
come
now.
out on this podcast. I am gay.
Wow. Kevin's
Told
finally
you
come
this
out.
happened.
Wow.
Yes,
Oh my god.
yes. James
We're not
Charles
talking
turned me
about
gay.
sixth period
It was
PE.
a very religious experience.
We're not
My
talking
God.
about sixth period
Yeah,
PE.
we're not talking about that.
I don't know.
Okay.
Like for now,
Right.
I'm at a point where I want to say single, but it's just like the thought of having a boyfriend comes back to me. But then
I see what you mean.
it's complicated.
For me, like, I catch feelings, and there's
Yeah.
guy who, there's this guy that is my cousin's close friend.
Mhm.
Dude, I thought you were gonna say he's your cousin. Oh, I was like,
Ah,
I heard cousin, and then I was like, wait.
that's what's him.
And then I heard the second part. I was like, okay.
That's
Continue,
Jess.
continue.
Most
I
of the
was hoping
time, I
Jessica
have
to hear.
feelings for him, but then when I see him, I get all like mixed up and
Mm.
like get confused how I feel. And then if I like someone else, I like them. And then when I stop liking them, I'm like, oh wait, you know why? I like that dude. And so like I always go back to him.
Yeah.
Let's just hope he
That was me
doesn't
too.
listen to this podcast. Wink honk.
And like, one time we went to Fountain Valley's Fall Fest, and then we were like talking while everyone was in the group. And then when we went to my cousin's house to watch scary movies, we ended up holding hands, and so that confused me a lot. And then so when I see him, he gets like close, but not like close.
Yeah.
And it kind of hurts.
How close was it? Like,
It's a,
Like we sit like right next to each other, like right next to each other. I don't know how this guy without it sounding so weird. I don't know. I don't know what to do about it. Because there's a lot of things in the way.
Here's my
it's really weird.
opinion. This is my opinion.
Shoot.
Pretty bad opinion, but I guess it's an opinion. I think you should just continue on with him. If you actually like him,
It's
just keep
complicated,
continuing on
though.
with him. If you feel like
If
you're
you-
not ready
What?
or you don't really see anything anymore, just discontinue.
It's like, to me, I think like having feelings, and like determining whether you like him as a crush is like two different things. Like having feelings is just you think they're like attractive and stuff like that, but having to say that you think this person is your crush, that's a big step. You just like you continue to think about that person over and over again, and you don't know whether or not you like him or not. It's really weird.
Let's see. Like,
Okay, Brianna, let's go to you.
My love life is non-existent.
well,
Have you
It's
ever
okay.
dated anyone?
It's
Uh,
hard.
Go
It's
ahead,
hard to
go
have it in
ahead,
high
B.
school.
We're not gonna talk about. I mean, like, okay, I have a crush, right? He's in JV volleyball, but here's the thing: he's so shy. And, like, how do you talk to a shy person?
You just
You
come
just
up to
talk to
them and
him.
then
You
just
just
talk.
talk to him.
Just
That's
talk,
so
man.
awkward, though.
You need to make him comfortable.
Yeah, you gotta talk to
I
things
mean,
that you
okay.
two can relate to.
when you talk to him, don't like put yourself on him. I
Mm-hmm.
don't say burn yourself because it's not like sexual or anything.
No, like
But like,
third. Okay, we have like third period Spanish together, and I sit like right next to him, and then like whenever we talk, it's so awkward because like I'm the only one that has to do the talking, and then he just responds like yes, no. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do?
Just try to be able to show him that I want to talk to you. Let's talk and have a conversation.
do you guys talk about like important stuff like school only? Like, do you keep it?
I mean,
straight
like,
down?
and then like there's
You
only two
keep it
conversations.
school only. I don't really see anything.
Like, okay, we talked like when the Spanish teacher's talking, right? We just talk about like anime and volleyball, and then during lunch we play volleyball together. But then like he's usually on the other side of the court, so I can't really talk to him. So
Not like that kind of school only, but like not talk about Spanish only. Put some humor in there. Mess around.
Yeah.
Just say whatever.
you know
Mhm.
what's even worse? He doesn't even have social media.
That's good. Good for him. Good for him.
Yeah, this is
Social
living
media.
He's
life.
living his life to the
He's
best.
living his life.
Yeah.
Like
But
social media is
I feel
terrible.
you.
Wait, Dylan, what church do you go to again?
What?
What church
Holy
do you
Spirit.
go to?
Holy
yeah,
Spirit.
he goes to the same church as you.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have Holy
Like
Spirit?
that's gonna make any difference, Brianna.
Well-
That the place is big as hell.
Wait, what's
Just
his
like
name?
St. Barbara.
Like
I'm
Dylan
not
to
gonna
know.
say it. So, like the atmosphere is just so awkward.
Dylan, you
Like,
got a Holy
Wait,
Spirit?
wait. Who, Alan?
Did Brianna just name drop
Wait,
him?
wait, wait,
Oh my
wait,
god.
wait. Does it start with a P?
Huh?
yes.
Okay, I know who it is.
Jesse?
Wait. Start with a what?
Okay, I know who it
No,
is. Yep,
no,
I know who it
don't
is.
say it, don't say it.
A
Kevin doesn't know.
P?
He is pretty shy. He is pretty shy.
I
A
know.
P?
Oh,
Oh my god, you're in love with Preston?
She said it in the group
No,
chat.
I'm not.
She said it in the group chat, Kevin.
is it the star?
Wait.
Yes.
Doesn't he hang out with like?
Oh, that's adorable.
Just like try to talk to him like more frequently. And he'll
Yes.
notice that you want to talk to him. And be like, oh, okay, I can talk to you.
Thanks.
Wait,
I'm
Wait,
fine.
wait, 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 wait. What chat? What chat? What chat?
What?
Any other
Never
things we
mind.
can talk about?
Continue.
We have mutual friends, but we never talk. And so every time I was around his friends, he would give me like a really creepy glare. Like, not creepy, but like scary. Like, I don't know if he likes me or not.
Mm.
I
Dylan,
think,
what about your love life?
dude, my love life. All right. I
Let's go,
have
Am.
nothing to
No,
say.
like,
Single
that's
gang
not like
forever,
sharing your
boy. Single
relationship,
gang
like,
forever.
you
You
don't know
dig?
what to do.
Single gang. Hashtag single gang.
Thomas can
No,
relate.
no.
Yeah,
How many
No,
except
we
for
don't talk about past crushes. We don't care about right now. We already know what's going on right now.
Let's like swap questions. Let's go to
Dylan starts to share his relationship
the
life.
advice section. I saw a question pop up. It was like, how do you not be shy?
Oh yeah, how do you know to be
Literally
shy?
just
And that,
talk.
I
Talk
think
about random stuff and just
that
not
like
care about
that like
anything.
depends on your own time. It depends
This
on
is
how
what
fast you
my drumline instructor told me. Just get out of your like comfortable zone. Be
step out of your
uncomfortable for
comfort
once.
Some people say. Well,
I don't know what it is, Emily. Okay.
I would like to stay in my comfy place though.
for me, what I've learned being shy, it's not like I just get shy whenever. For me, it's when I'm around new people, my head messes up and then I say things, but I won't really like
Yeah, I
mean.
understand that.
Yeah, that's
And
like
then, like, when I'm around cameras and stuff, like, I don't know what to do, and then so I laugh like crazy.
Did you just say camels or cameras?
Cameras.
Oh,
You can't really
Yeah.
stop that shyness though. If you're like around your crush, you can't really stop that from happening.
Yeah.
It just
Well,
happens.
here's my kind of controversial thing. I think I don't know if it's controversial or not, but you know, if you don't get out of your comfortable zone, just like you're never gonna really know the world.
But it's also really hard. It depends on how you are.
Yeah.
Just go on your own type of pace.
watch. I want to
Dude,
single
just
for the
like
rest of
talk
my
about
life.
whatever and not care about anything.
I don't know, that's probably one of my issues. Like, I'll talk about something and then I'll think about it a few seconds later and I'm like, oh wait. And so it's stuck on my mind the rest of the day. And then I get really insecure about what I say.
I have this crush in algebra class. She's pretty freaking shy around like me, of course. Yes.
Because
Yeah,
she
yeah,
can.
But
I know. Yeah.
I don't act crazy. Okay, I don't act crazy around her. Like I actually act normal for once in algebra.
Normal.
Stop laughing, Brandon.
Bro.
Okay, I'm pretty quiet in that class.
No,
Yeah,
I
I
want to
know
be in the
that, but-
class.
Yeah, Brandon. Brandon, you've been pretty quiet. I think we
Yeah,
should move on.
Brandon.
I think
Yeah,
we should
Brandon.
move on to Brandon.
Well, first
Brandon,
of
let's
all,
talk about your
Let's talk
complicated love
about
life.
pro-life,
Yeah.
pro-choice.
You already talked about that.
Let's
Yeah.
talk about shyness. I know you can get shy sometimes.
You can't. You
So,
just can't.
Brandon, what triggers your shyness and stuff? Like, do you
Yeah.
know? What is it?
I'm not shy. I'm just texting Elaine right now.
No,
Okay.
we're not talking about
No, like,
Speaking
no, like,
about
I'm gonna
shy,
get shy sometimes.
how did you like convert from being shy to being confident?
I was never confident. What do you mean?
Okay.
Well,
be
triggers your
comfortable.
shyness. That's what all
Be
of us.
like,
Oh, you mean like calling my whole class sexy, calling my teachers like my mom and my dad,
just be
Alright.
confident.
and
I don't
saying that
know.
Miss Elliott's actually pretty hot?
Oh,
I
Ellie,
mean, I can't disagree.
Oh,
Oh my.
She said that we were like one of the best
Chill,
classes,
chill.
like generation.
you know why we were the best class? It's because I always complimented her clothing choice.
Oh no, it's because that one time when Albert like took the Braille
Oh,
fanfiction
no.
and like she read it. Oh, it was great times.
Hey, speaking about classes, do you enjoy your classes right now?
Photography is.
Dude, PE
I
is the
love
best class.
volleyball, guys.
It sounds so cool. I want to go
Believe
swimming.
it or not, PE is one of my
Dude.
not so favorite classes.
PE is my best class, dude.
Volleyball's
Like,
not
it's
bad.
I
bad.
like PE, but then again, we just joke around too much, and I feel bad
Yeah,
for
we mess
football.
around. Yeah,
I don't.
like the
I
teacher,
think yeah.
For
he's the
me,
best.
it would either be French, and for dance, I like the dance part, but like when it comes to the other people around you, I don't really like that. 'Cause, like,
Emily and I both have piano.
Hmm?
Emily and I both have piano. I don't really like that class.
I don't know the way she
I
does.
heard you guys do so many essays in that class, not even like learn piano.
I mean, we had to do like a lot of theory work and then like write essays about like composers. I don't get the point of it.
So the way it works with the test and piano, you have to like call her to come over and you play it with her. So you have to choose when you're ready, and then she'll correct you.
I was in piano for like a week or two. Then I left for band because it was too boring.
But then the way she does it now with the testing, that way, it gets me like really messed up because growing up, I'm like really passive with certain things. So then I never want to call her over because she's always busy with other students.
Yeah.
Wait. And then when she is free, I get like really shy. I'm like, what if I'm not ready for it? And so I like mess up.
Right.
I passed.
Okay, like
Like
Really?
piano is probably my only like one of my only good instruments I actually can play on. I passed the intermediate test and was transferred over to the intermediate class, but then I kind of lost half my favorite classes, so I kind of like quit piano and went back.
here's the thing. We have a recital on June 4th, which is in like 12 days, and we haven't even started, and we have to do a project. So I don't think we're actually ready.
Yeah.
We have a band concert in June something. I know it's May something.
Mm.
And then we're gonna be performing pretty good pieces, so please come.
Oh,
And then
speaking of events,
we're-
come through to the volleyball faculty game. It's only $2, guys. You know, it's gonna be really fun.
Maybe.
So we also perform for graduation, which is gonna be cool, I guess.
Are
Wait,
you
do you
guys going to
final?
graduate?
Huh?
Do you guys have finals?
Yeah, we actually do have finals for band. We
Yeah,
play
but-
chamber groups. We have to play different pieces with our friends and stuff like that. So yeah, kind of fun. But then again, I don't like most people in the group. I like 4. Good 4.
Do you guys think that LQ is actually a good school?
No.
I think when it comes to like academic focus and everything, yeah, but when it comes to
Yeah.
schools and all the other arts and stuff, they're getting better, but they're not really at that point where they're okay yet.
The people there are pretty cool, but then again, after you just like, it's like every single day of your first freshman year, start to hang out at the freshman quads, gets kind of plain, you know. So like, I guess it's fun, but
come to the
don't stay
volleyball
in one
court.
place.
Okay, now that everyone's like calmed down and stuff, let's start the porn ASMR segment.
Oh,
Wait a minute. Wait, what?
yeah, you heard it correctly.
Okay, coming up next after the porn segment, we have James Charles versus Tati. That's her name, right? Tati?
Tati.
Westbrook?
Tati.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
like
Bust
that.
down, Tatiana.
Okay. Okay.
That's
Okay. Let's start our porn
All right.
segment.
I will not be participating, so you guys go ahead. Lead the way.
No, Dylan, you have to do it. You're the host. Come on.
I mean,
Start the
maybe.
porn segment, Emily.
All right,
Jesus
we're gonna
Christ.
start it. We're gonna start in 3, 2,
2,
1.
Wait, are we doing this ourselves or are we playing?
Oh my God, Kevin!
This is like
You're just doing it. Like you're just doing it.
Oh, okay. I got this.
ASMR and make it so
You're trying to make things as uncomfortable as possible for everyone. Keep going.
I think we should remove the segment from the episode. I really do think we should do that.
Moving on to James Charles.
Okay, I guess that was it for the. All right, James Charles, guys. James,
What do you
Charles, let's
what
talk about the tea.
James Charles is
what
talking
are
about.
your
Here's
opinions
what
on
went down.
All right, let's start how everything started.
James Charles was not famous for long. He was famous for about like 2 years or so. But through the start of it all, this famous influencer, makeup influencer to be specific, Tati Westbrook has supported him. She has given deals and
she's
helped him
given him
financially.
like everything, a platform, like everything.
He's giving all to him, man. I swear to
Not
God.
only
Yeah.
her, but her husband
Sponsors and everything.
Yeah,
Even.
her and her husband have helped James Charles like with everything,
Yeah.
especially in tough situations, all that.
So Tati would have James Charles on her channel. She'd like be his accountant.
Like
She'd
even
let
if
him
she
come
had
over with the
sponsors, she
family.
would always like display James Charles sponsor codes and everything.
And so eventually she got really sick of it and she became done dealing with him. And so she released this video called Bye Sister.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And in the video, she explains how James Charles, first off, James Charles would always use her, but then he wouldn't support her the way she supported him.
Mhm.
So like she'd always have him on her channel to like get him more known in the community.
Well, like he did promote her vitamins, so
He like made
He,
feel.
he
But
did
then-
here's
promote.
how this all started from.
He promoted her after she became relevant.
'Cause it was
Yeah.
it was the vitamins, but
Yeah, it
like,
was the
there's more than that. But there's more than that than just the
He
vitamins.
promoted the sleeping
promoted
vitamins
her-
that were not hers.
Yeah, it was Tati's brand's competitor of vitamins.
The competitor was called Sugar Bear Hair, and James
Yeah.
Charles specifically said he hated Sugar Bear Hair. And then so once he got to Coachella, he claimed that his tickets weren't working or something.
Yeah.
No, he was okay. This is how everything started.
Let's not go back
So-
in the background at all.
Yeah.
Let's just start where everyone like everything started.
Okay, so James Charles was at Coachella, and so there was the first day or the first week he had an artist pass, which is like you get to go backstage, you have like more security, you're safer, you with like a whole bunch of artists and stuff. And then the second week he had a VIP pass. That's where where you're like just out in the public. So when James Charles went outside, he was getting like mobbed. People were taking pictures and stuff like that, just trying to ask for it, and it was just unsafe for him. So one of his friends, it was what, Nikita Dragon, right?
Yeah.
It was
I
her.
think so.
Yeah. So he reached out to her, and he was like, "Oh, can you help me out of the situation?" And so Nikita, she gave James I think it was the number for the vitamin product,
Mhm.
and so they reached out to James. They were able to get him an artist pass or whatever, and he was able to get saved. And then, so that's why James Charles had to promote it. So he promoted the vitamins, not knowing that it was like a competitor to Tati's brand. And so that's why Tati kind of got decided.
Mhm.
But like,
People say that since he's all like 19 and stuff, he's young, he makes mistakes. But like, since he knows, he understands that he's famous like that, so he
Yeah.
should be able to know that this is going up to the public, and like people are gonna react to it and everything.
Even then, these mistakes, they're not like teenage recklessness mistakes. They're more like your morals and your priorities are wrong.
but
Yeah.
like the vitamins is not really like the main part
Yeah. it
of like
shouldn't be.
why he started losing subs. It was like the things that Tati said in the video about him being
It's
like
so weird. Like,
about him being like a predator
Oh
and him,
yeah. So
and him like trying to get straight guys to be
change
gay.
you guys. Yeah. And, like,
It's
the-
kind of like the Cardi B situation all over again. Kinda. He kind of like took guys off the street, blah blah blah. Kind of different mojo there, but then took them off the street, tried to turn them gay and fuck them, and then yeah, that's really all of it that I know.
Hers was different. The men went to her and they knew what they were getting into. They knew the risks, and even then they knew it was illegal, but they still were willing to do it. So they're basically signing contract. Okay, I'm down. I'm down for the risks. And she didn't do anything to them besides jug them to make them fall asleep and then take their stuff. She didn't like harass them of any kind and like mess with them mentally.
I don't know much about both situations, but that's what I heard.
There was a new video that James Charles just released where he shows a DM where the other person confirms that he's bisexual.
He's bi. But it was a video as well. It was the DMs in the video.
After that video,
That
he
kind of
gained
confirms everything.
started getting his subscribers back.
Yeah, he's getting subs, and Tati's losing subs.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's so many people that have been affected by James Charles that came out and posted evidence. So
Yeah.
But people are posting, like, they were posting fake stuff, like, just to, like, take him down.
So we can't really say like what's really true here because they both have evidence. You don't know which one's fake, and either way, they both might be true. Where he posted the ones where the people might be bi, and the other one might be actually straight.
Dude, I'm all on James' side. Like, people just, like, always hop on the bandwagon of hate. Whoever's, like, people are supporting, whoever's, like, getting the most, like...
But right now, I'm for Tati, but not like I don't hate James, but like I don't want to support him until I know really what's going on. Because there are some things that he might be wrong for doing.
But, like, there's a lot of things wrong with Tati's video, though.
But then there also might be some things that James is doing right. So
like,
you never.
Well, like, James was promoting a vitamins that was different to Tati's, like a different purpose. Like, James was promoting something for...
But James
something, I
promised
don't know.
Tati that he wouldn't promote them and stuff, and then he said that it was all on hand. But then Tati says different, so it might actually just be there. They might actually have just had it ready for him. But even then, you promised your close friend you're gonna promote their product, and then you go against the rival product. It might not be the same, but still what you're competing for when it comes to business.
I don't think they
James,
should have
James
gone.
told Tati, though. James told Tati that he was promoting
I
it.
don't think they should go all out on this war on social media. I think they should have just privately talked to each other.
But
Yeah, and that's
Maybe
what...
done it. So someone named Gabriel put them on public. Like,
And that's what James tried to do, though.
he
He wanted
calls
to do
them
it
out,
privately.
like,
James asked to do it privately, but no one responded. They didn't respond.
Yeah.
And then just Tati released that video.
It's released already.
blame Tati because
On it.
Gabriel called her out by name, and so that's why she posted the video in the first place. But I also feel like she shouldn't reveal everything on that video, like how she did. She explained what's going on and why she feels a certain way, but she really went all out.
Yeah, but like, stuff she said was like lies. Like the part of like, when she said James, okay, hold on. So Tati was like trying to cover for James. Like she said, you can't be doing that. And James was like, I don't care, I'm a celebrity. Which is like a lie. Because it was an inside joke. That's what James Charles supposedly was meaning to say. Because like, they had an inside joke about it.
The hell was that?
I don't know, dude.
Oh, it was Peanut. Was it?
My dog is touching. I'm trying to stop him.
It is Peanut.
Dude, just put him on the mic. Put the dog on the mic.
Peanut.
Peanut, they want to talk to you.
Can I just
Can
call
I
him
eat
Nut?
Can I
Okay, thank you,
eat
Peanut. No, hey.
Thomas, I think this is a good time. You
Keep
can
it
put
away.
Peanut ASMR. Thank you, Peanut. Okay. I don't know. I didn't.
Thomas, bark at the dog right now.
Amazing. If we
Got
have an
another
ASMR
dog.
channel, Thomas should host it.
Whoa, this is our first episode, Jessica.
Yeah,
We shouldn't go all out far. I'm like,
Okay, sorry.
we're not the
sorry,
Marvel
sorry.
Cinematic Universe. We can't just plan like stuff like that.
Sorry. Okay.
dude, how many people have a dog in here?
Me.
I am a dog. Okay. I'm a bit. Does that count?
Maybe.
Oh.
My
I
dog
don't-
earlier,
One of your
I was playing with him.
parrot turns gay and then fucks the other one, and then like you just have to join.
Okay.
My dog was biting on a bottle earlier, so when he wasn't
Peanut does
looking,
it
I
too.
took a stick and knocked it out.
Okay. This might
Bully
be bad.
culture.
If you guys want to hear
I didn't-
ASMR,
I didn't knock him out. Knock the bottle out of his mouth. That's mean. I knocked it out when he like put it down and wasn't looking.
So
do
you're
you
a
guys want to
bully.
hear something kind of loud? I don't know how loud it's going to be. I'm
Oh,
opening
dear.
a balloon bottle.
It was ruining his teeth, Brandon. I had to do something.
Ouch. Ow.
What happened?
I opened a Ramoon bottle and it hit my leg.
Oh no.
Okay, what other topics do we have on the
We
line?
We have the start of this podcast.
No.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to do that at the beginning.
How much effort we put in this? It's okay. It's okay.
But it's
Everything's
whatever.
Okay,
been
let's-
everything's.
I
been done.
think Dylan and I should be the ones talking in the segment.
I should be talking
Yeah.
Emily.
too.
What about me?
Yeah, like,
You got. I
it
said
was like me, Kevin, Emily, and Brian. We were kind of like
we were.
it's how everything kind of started, pretty much.
We were talking and playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
And then
Exactly.
they were like, "Hey guys, let's talk." So we quit
Yeah,
Fortnite.
I was like, yo, let's make this call entertaining, stuff like that.
Mm.
Like, what should we do and stuff.
So we
And
sat
then,
down, put the games away.
yeah, and then we talked
we
for like
talked.
hours.
Tommy was there too. Thomas.
Yeah, he was there.
So we were talking and stuff like that, and I think it was either Dylan or Brian who came up with a great idea. We should start our own podcast.
I think Brian was like, yo, this is like a podcast. Like, we should do that, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
And then
but
so
whenever, and then it
that
just
went off from that.
and yeah, and then
From
it
there.
just
when we got to school, we'd meet up. Like everyone hung out with each other during lunch,
Mm-hmm.
and so they made the podcast, and it was originally called Porncast.
yeah. No, we're good. We
It
can
was
probably,
originally
we can probably beat that out. We
Porncast.
can probably beat that out.
We were going to have hundreds of porn segments in our podcast, but
God.
then someone came up with a great idea.
We changed it to like 4 different names. We went through the first one, and then we went through the Truths podcast, and then we went through Whack Ass podcast, and then
We went through Whack Ass Quackcast.
and then we stuck with the Brainless podcast, and that's where we went now.
Wasn't the Brainless podcast the second and only name?
Was
It was
it
like the second one.
The last.
We
the
came
second
up with that in the locker room.
Yeah, we came up with that in the locker
Like
room.
Ryan came up with that name
Yeah.
because
And
he
then-
went on my phone, searched up like synonyms, and then I started listing it out, and then we just went with that one.
Oh my gosh.
Over the years,
Over the
we've
years?
decided to hire numerous people,
Yeah.
large
Over the
diversity.
years?
Yeah, it's been years actually.
It's been
Wow.
Yeah.
a few days.
Yeah.
We were able to get like connections.
Strong commitment to this podcast.
We were getting a lot of people. Next week, we actually have a couple of people that we have
Yeah.
been talking to for the past 15,000 years. We are going to talk to them, and they're going to be our guests next week.
So if you guys want to
Um,
see that, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on post
Yes.
notifications as well.
one of the guests was actually one of the class presidential candidates for class
Oh,
of
let's not go too far. Let's not go too much.
That's too far.
Let's save
Kevin,
it. Let's
Kevin,
save it.
okay.
Let's save it.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Someone
I'm
else
so
take
sorry.
over.
Okay, you know what's next? Our
Oh, I thought we were still
Yes,
continuing
that's it.
talking about that.
Wait, hold on. Someone wants to
About what?
join. Wait, someone wants to join. Should we let them?
Ryan,
Ryan
one of
wants
the
to join.
Oh my
founders
God,
of podcast.
guys,
Shoot.
give it up for Ryan Tran.
Not yeah. He's coming in.
Oh wait.
Oh,
He
my
says
okay.
it's
God.
11.
I'm
He says
so
11:30.
sorry. I'm
Let's
so
talk about our
sorry.
podcast.
All right, we got 30 minutes before he comes on. So
So, like, I
He's gonna
I
join
heard
us
about
for
the
a session.
podcast during lunch, and I was like, oh, okay. And then during the server, I offered to edit, so I made a logo for us, which is our current logo, and I made it,
Good job.
which you saw in the beginning of this video. I'm pretty proud of it. It's pretty weird, but it's cool. I really can't wait to see how far the podcast will go.
We've been promoting this thing that like the hell out of it for like 2 hours
Yeah,
maximum.
I've
We've
had
been
like
talking
2
about it more
sleepless
than
nights because of this.
I know
You-
It
we're
wouldn't
up to like
render
11.
properly. It wouldn't render properly, so I was like, whatever. And I took
we were originally gonna go only for 5 episodes, but
Yeah.
HBO decided to renew the season, so
No,
we're gonna have
like-
an extra 20
Extending it.
seasons
We're extending it.
to 20 seasons.
We're gonna extend
my
this.
God.
We're gonna extend the series until
20
further notice.
seasons. 20
So,
seasons,
like-
guys.
however we can go.
We're gonna have to.
Yeah.
So like senior year or something.
Why would we have
Possibly.
Maybe.
We're hoping.
senior
We're
year?
hoping. We're
I
hoping.
kind of,
No,
I kind
I'm
of
not
want to do a gaming channel.
Oh my god, do you guys
That would
play
be
League?
dope. Because a lot of our
Oh my
a
god.
lot of the overall bonding is on gaming.
Yeah, I feel like games.
And we talk a lot more during school.
Whoever
That's
plays
gonna be our new
Roblox-
topic, guys. Games.
Yeah,
Okay.
whoever plays Roblox, League, or Minecraft, please add me.
Please don't talk about Roblox right after the day that Minecraft had its 10th anniversary.
We can
Okay,
also talk about
what
how
are you-
far we can
Isn't
No,
it? Isn't,
really, what are you?
Minecraft coming up with a new game, the Minecraft Earth?
Yeah, Minecraft Earth. Don't
is that?
disrespect Minecraft, Minecraft Earth,
like-
or Mojang.
What is it? though?
Didn't like the creator of Minecraft, he like sold it to Microsoft and then he was done.
He sold it for $1 billion.
Yeah,
For a
he's like
matter of fact.
he's a billionaire.
And then his
Yeah.
ass tweeted some
He
stuff.
tweets theories, right? He tweets like theories. I don't
He
follow
is.
him.
What do you do after selling your company for $1 billion? Tweet.
So today I
Jesus
bought
Christ.
this lobster that I've wanted for like a few weeks, and I named him Boba the Third. He's a little plushie, and
Oh,
this whole time I was like, "Oh, he's a lobster." I just found out he's not a lobster. He's a shrimp.
what?
Oh,
How did you
He's
not
a
know that?
shrimp.
I have a shark. I'm hugging
Is
my
it-
shark right
I
now.
have a penguin.
I
Me
have a
too.
dog, a cat, a squirrel, a gigantic dog. I have a bear, a bunny. I have lots of these.
Shrimp slash lobster, a llama, a hamster, a Pikachu, a cat, a Rilakkuma. Yeah.
Hey Brandon, remember the
Yeah.
Pikachu
I
that you
had
got
a
me
but stuff happened.
from the block?
Have you guys
Oh, the
watched
block?
Detective Pikachu
Yeah,
yet?
remember
Yes,
it?
yes,
no,
yes.
I
That
haven't.
movie was.
I
that
want to,
movie
I
was good.
still have that Pikachu, Brandon.
Wait,
I still
you
have
guys know?
And it's
You guys
pretty
know
cool.
who Tepig is?
Who?
Tepig. I
Tep
think
Pig?
Pig?
Tepig. It's a Pokemon.
Yeah,
So
Oh,
like I had
yeah,
like a
I know that guy.
so like my brother had like a giant Tepig, right? And I was like 10 years old, and I would just like sit on it, and it was so cute. But then I don't know what happened to it.
I had a giant
know.
dog, banana, and lion.
I had a big ass bear that was like bigger than most like walls. I think it was my great aunt that gave it to me. It was a big ass white bear, and I would always keep it until I put it in the storage room, and I haven't touched it since.
Dude, I won a bear at Legoland, but I gave it away. So
Oh my god,
Oh my
Tucky.
god.
It's been years since I've been to Legoland.
yeah,
I
same.
know.
Do you remember those blue licenses we get?
Yes, I was an amazing driver.
Oh, the car. Oh, dude, those
Everybody
are
goes
cool.
Legoland.
Like,
I think the first time I went to Legoland, I was too old to be able to drive those things, so I never got to do it. It freaking sucks.
But
I
no, there's like so
remember
much
winning
more
my
stuff at Legoland now. Like when I went, there was like not a lot.
I remember getting my winning my first ever butler. His name's actually Thomas Nguyen. He's in the podcast right now.
Okay.
I remember him winning him
Okay.
from the fair.
Okay, no, let's not have this. Cut.
It was pretty cool actually.
No,
I
we're not
released
having
him
this.
out for like 2
We're not
days.
having this.
What is this human trafficking?
We're not having this. We're not having this.
I remember that green dragon ride at Legoland. That
oh my god.
when you stop by, the person conducting it or something like that, he would like let you go again. That's like the most. That's the memory I have. Like,
Guys, Simon wants to join.
Right?
Dude, this is, like everyone just wants to join. Like mid podcast.
yeah, it's weird.
We should.
Wait, did all of
We
you guys
really
get a
shouldn't let people join in, especially this late.
If he joins,
Let
just
him join
no,
in.
if he joins, just don't say anything. We'll just continue.
Continue.
Yeah.
Just act
Did
like
Did you
nothing
guys
happened.
all go to
I'm not
post?
Yeah, I went to post.
I'm the only Morningside kid. I mean, Alan went to Morningside too.
but he's not talking.
No, that's the problem.
Let's talk about post memory.
Oh my god.
Wow.
We kind of
guys.
did like before all this.
I
Irvine and
remember.
It was like
I
me.
remember
that was
being.
Kevin talking.
I
Irvine.
remember. I
For me-
remember back in 6th grade during camp days. Oh my god.
I
camp
never
days
got
were
to
the
go.
best.
I didn't go to
That's
camp.
because
I
you're bored,
didn't go to
Jessica.
camp.
That's because you're
Brandon.
Remember
bored.
we made those like those
Dude,
sculptures.
the camp was
I
not.
still remember the cotton
Yo,
eye
I remember back in 5th grade watching the 6th graders like put their stuff in the bus and then head over. I was like, oh my god, I can't wait for that. And it actually happened. It was pretty dope.
I whispered
It was
spoiled
awesome.
kids.
Wow.
For
So
me,
fun.
Irvine was
We
kind
never did that.
Excuse me, we're talking about post-elementary school right here.
No.
and then we
you
grow up, and then we go to Irvine, and then we go to La Quinta.
I just have like the memories of like 6th grade during lunch. We would like sit down by the rails of the
Oh
porta
my
potties.
god.
Or just
Dude,
talk to
I
each other.
remember riding a skateboard. I wasn't riding
my
it. I was
God.
sitting on it. I would always like roll myself.
I
And then
think I
one
got
day we had a lunch supervisor out there. She was like,
Remember?
"Hey, are you allowed to ride it?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course I am." We weren't
Who
allowed
was
to
in
ride
Miss
it.
House class for 3rd grade?
Huh?
Miss House.
Okay, Miss
Thomas
Howe.
I remember specifically. I remember 2 things in Miss House class. 3rd grade. 1, someone grew up out of nowhere. He was in middle talk and it just barfed all over the floor.
Oh.
And then 2, Thomas ate grass and he got sick. And he kept
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was like, how the heck do you eat grass by accident?
No, that's not by accident. That's on purpose.
That's on purpose. That
It's
cannot
like
be an
it's
accident.
green.
Thank you,
it's
Simon.
healthy.
Thank you for saying that. Let me finish my story, Emily.
No, you
My
made us
God.
20 minutes late.
Dude, we're doing this all wrong. We're
You-
supposed to be talking to the
rude.
guests. Like we're kind of making this all about our. Like we're kind of making this all about
It's
ourselves.
okay. It's
Especially-
the
You
Business
rudely
podcast.
interrupted me.
Dude, this is a
Emily.
pilot episode. It's probably not even
especially
gonna be
Kevin.
on.
Like you're
not
the
even gonna-
co-host. We're supposed to be talking
I
about
did.
the guests,
I did more than you, Kevin.
and it's like
Did what?
only-
Did what? You weren't
bro,
even recapping
and it's
I
like
made the
only-
logo. I made the freaking
250,
intro. I made
250,
like 3 intros.
250. How poor can you be, Jessica? Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
calm down, everyone. Calm down. Positive vibe, please.
Okay, positive vibes.
Oh gosh.
Cut out, please.
Okay,
let's continue.
Let's just continue.
What about
I
seventh and eighth
I
grade?
had the most memories. The most memory I had was like 6th grade, for sure.
When you left us in 5th grade, you mean?
Yeah,
I did
remember.
not leave you.
You did not leave. Then why weren't you there, huh?
It
Why
was
weren't you
fun
there?
here? Jess,
first.
I need you the
It
most.
doesn't matter who
in this
left us first. You left.
Okay, wait,
You
technically
left
not
us,
leave.
Jessica.
No one
You
technically
I have no idea what
you
you're talking
did
about.
leave.
no one technically left. We all met new people and we talked to each other while talking to new people.
What is this? What is this, Jessica? This is leaving.
You
Oh my
left us
God.
when I needed you the most.
I didn't leave.
You know what?
joined.
I wish I stayed with Marvin. Yeah, that's right.
Oh my God, talking about staying and stuff like that. I remember back in 1st grade, not even know who Andrew's fam is. I took his group the minute I met him. I was like, "Hey guys, let's go play." We were He-Man, by the way. So like, I just took his group and he became the wizard.
My kindergarten teacher hated me for sure. I was like, speak, and then she would send me to the corner for no
Butler.
reason.
I want to talk about kindergarten with you guys, but I didn't go to the same kindergarten.
Dude, my kindergarten was like really far.
I remember being going to school like 4 months late. I entered December 19th, 2009. I remember also skipping another 2 months after that because I had a surgery, which is pretty cool, I guess.
Well, I had surgery in elementary.
Dude, I didn't even know I was in that room for like 2 months, man. It felt like a week. But then again, I don't know what kind of drugs they put me on, so.
I remember specifically.
To be honest, she got surgery so excited, dude. It was like, oh, I got surgery.
I can relate to that. Let's go to middle school. Middle school, everyone can relate to.
Okay.
Middle school was pretty ass if you keep asking me.
Jesse and I were stupid people back then.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, let's not talk about it though.
I remember.
The only person I met before was Brandon, and I had like a really bad first impression.
I remember.
I feel like
having...
this podcast is kind of becoming too personal. If people watch it, they're not gonna know what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's true.
In middle
Okay,
school,
let's go on another topic.
8th grade.
Okay. I remember.
Kid named Lucky. He was a 7th grader on the autism spectrum.
Like,
Middle school was hard though. Middle school was hard.
Genevieve's group was like, it was separate. It was like Genevieve's group and then the post kids and like some and some morning set kids.
Dude,
it was very, very fun. Those.
Dude, I remember like having that William kid, that British dude, come to our school, like
oh,
like
dude, the British,
grade.
The British dude, yeah.
Here's the thing.
Bro,
with
he was
Ryan.
cool, dude. He was cool.
Guys,
I introduced
There's
myself.
like a bunch of white kids.
Now this year for like the scrubs this year now, yeah, I can agree on that. It's weird for me to like find them there.
Can't wait to bully them.
So in 8th
No, here's the thing.
he was the kid that had a crush on me, but I didn't know him, and so like he knew a lot of things about me. And then everybody knew it out of nowhere, and so like everybody kept teasing me, and like people would like push him into me, push me into him.
Oh my gosh, guys! Ryan Tran is going to join.
We have a guest coming late. He's here.
Let's go.
Hey.
Speak.
Wow.
Hi guys.
Oh, welcome to the podcast. You're very late.
It doesn't matter if he's late or not. At least he made it to the podcast.
Yeah.
Let's go, Ryan.
You're like what? How long?
It's been like an hour already. Wow.
It's been an hour.
No, I don't think so.
Didn't we start? We started at like 10:16.
Yeah.
So you're 1 hour late, Ryan. It doesn't matter.
Let's go.
You're here.
Oh yeah.
All night.
Okay.
What else can we talk about?
Let's introduce Ryan. Let's
Okay.
Let's get his background.
So, Brian, would you like to introduce yourself?
Cool.
He's on.
Cool. All right then.
Cool.
Yes.
Very interesting.
Yes, very, very interesting.
Oh my god, I can't believe you went through that much emotional pain. Like,
I know.
how could someone handle that much?
Jeez.
So,
Like,
How
so
depressed
tired.
are you from 1 to 10, Ryan?
Lots.
lots, like, beyond.
A solid 6.
At least a 2. Maybe a 2.5. I don't know.
2.5 too much.
Wow.
We need you to take.
Yeah, it's kind of too much.
We need to
Oh,
take you to the
sure.
therapist. My god.
You need to school psychiatrist.
Mental health summit.
Sunday?
You think I'm gonna waste 6 hours? No, like 10 hours on talking about mental health.
Yes.
You're wrong. I'm not
What's
gonna
that?
waste 10 hours on people speaking about their life. What the hell? I'm willing to
Why not?
take
Come
2
on.
hours away.
Mm,
Okay, let's talk about ghost stories.
Yo, ghost
Ghost
stories.
stories? Oh
I'm
no.
done.
Oh my
I
god.
want
Dude.
the upcoming horror movie.
I don't really like
Oh, okay.
scary stuff. It's not my thing.
I'm excited for it too.
Oh,
Oh,
It
I heard
seems
it's gonna be
interesting.
scarier.
It
It
does.
has adults
Oh
in
my
it
god.
now.
I heard it's gonna be scarier, and then
Children and it.
I don't like scary movies, but when I watch like YouTube videos of like ghost hunting and stuff, like I'll watch that.
Yeah. I like
Yeah,
It's
scary
because like
movies.
ghost
scary movies
hunting.
are like scary movies are like fake, and it's just jump scares. So
I've
Dude,
like
I
come to
can't.
a point where I like scary movies now. I'm not scared of them anymore.
I hate scary movies. They're
You know a
like the
scary
worst
movie?
thing.
Hotel Transylvania.
I don't get
No. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Dude, the scariest movie I watched is Toy Story. Like that
Oh,
was
Oh
so
my
scary,
god,
dude.
so scary.
That
You know
was
what
so
scared
scary.
me about
Dude.
Shudder?
The
Coraline.
scariest.
Coraline was
Like,
scarier than any scary movie.
Coraline, if you watched it when you're young,
Like,
it's so
I don't-
scary.
Dude, Phineas
Like, if I
and
see
Ferb
an
was
ad,
scary as
I
hell.
want to get out.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob
Like-
was so scary. Oh my god.
That triangle-headed kid had no right to be that handsome.
No. You know what happened? So like when my brothers and I were
shows are
gonna go watch
scary.
Ant-Man, I saw a scary ad and I was like, oh, I'm leaving the movie theater because of this ad. And
I
I
actually
never
want to
watched
try like
Ant-Man.
watching a movie in the movie theater, a horror movie.
I remember watching my first ever scary movie. It was funny as hell. It
I
was,
watched.
I
Do you
think it
remember
was
watching
called
the
Home.
Jess?
Huh?
Do you remember watching The Babysitter?
The Babysitter. I tried to watch that, but I like
The
clicked out
one
my
with
movie.
Bella Thorne and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, my
One
brother
on
watched that. That was
Oh.
pretty good.
It's so fun.
Yo, it's
Come
hot
on.
as hell. It's
Um,
hot as
I-
hell.
The only
kinda
part I
weird.
watched of that. The only part I watched of that is when she died.
Oh,
Spoiler.
spoiler. It's pretty
Um,
old. I think everyone has watched it by now.
I have
I
never
haven't.
watched it.
Is it the one on Netflix?
Yeah. With the King Bat.
We watched it at my house, and I was laughing with Danny. It was so funny.
I think
Okay, let's actually talk about ghost stories. What are
Yeah,
your
ghost stories.
experiences?
I watched BuzzFeed Unsolved.
What's your experiences like themselves?
Do you guys have any experiences with ghosts?
Brandon.
The paranormal?
Brandon?
A table.
Brandon died.
No, I'm just thinking
Dude.
about life right now.
Brandon
Don't
has
think about
literally
life.
not even talked. Like Brandon is like dead.
Let's talk about that, Brandon.
Brandon has
Let's
barely
talk about
talked
it.
in this call.
Let's talk about Brandon and it's
Let's talk-
Yeah, I think we should. But before we get into that, let's just continue with the ghost stories.
Okay. Who
So
wants
do
to
you
go
guys-
first?
Do you guys have any experiences?
Brandon.
minutes. I'm gonna have to
No.
blame you all.
I've had numerous actually, not gonna lie.
Oh.
Most at my house, some at some other people's house, but the paranormal activity that I am very scared of actually.
Wait, it's going down.
So let's talk about the first story that I have. It was Okay, so basically, I was in my old room, right?
Alright.
It was like
Alright.
9 or 10. I don't remember. It was like a few years back. It was 9 or 10. It was at night. I was walking out, like into the kitchen to get food and stuff like that because I'm a fat ass. I was trying to get snacks.
I'll bleep
I
that out.
saw something like black, like not. I'm not joking.
Like
Something
like a
black,
figure,
not like a figure, but like
just
kind
like
of
a
like a
shadow.
shadow. Yeah, like a shadow. You guys know
Oh,
that
sorry. I was
Pokemon?
kind of
Like,
hungry, so I just went to your house. I'm sorry.
Why did Brianna leave?
Her brother probably.
I was just kind of hungry, guys. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that's okay. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
My
Yo,
wife
That's why I was
is
at Kevin's house.
right now.
you guys know the story, like the Pokemon Ghastly, right, or something?
Yeah.
So like it's kind of like that. It was kind of dark, but it had no eyes. It
My
was.
bad, dude. You don't have to describe me like that.
Was it you? Oh my god.
I'm sorry, dude. I was really
It
hungry.
was Kevin's dog. It was his dog.
My
I was
dog was
actually
in my
right
room.
naked.
Oh,
Hey,
yikes.
why you gotta expose me like that?
I
I
love
have
you
a
too.
class
To
like that,
continue,
really?
to continue, it was dark, and I was like, "Oh shit, something's right there." So I ran back into my room and fell asleep. And then next morning, I told my mom about it. My mom and dad, they were like, "No, you're like faking it, right?" Like they didn't believe me at first. And then it happened like a few nights later, something like that. I know it like happened later, but that second time was scary as hell because it was at the same place, like the hall. Like my like all the bedrooms are in like a corridor kind of. They make like a U shape. You walk out, you see like the living room,
Mm.
and then you would see the fish tank at like back then I would have a fish tank.
Mm-hmm.
So like you would like walk out my room, you would see the fish tank. This time it was at like the right upper right corner. It was like it wasn't a figure, I would say. It was like something dark. And at that time my vision was actually pretty good. So like again, I ran back in my room and I was pretty fucking scared. To this day, I do not know if it was a ghost or something else. I don't know, but
You
it
might have
was
just
still
been
scary.
tripping.
Yeah, I was on STDs.
You were on STD?
Wait,
What?
Yeah, I had STDs at that time.
Oh, Kevin, you do not make
okay.
sense anymore.
Ooh,
So
You know
have
what?
you guys,
Next topic. Next topic. Who wants to go next?
does anyone else have any ghost stories before
Actually, right
we move on?
now is our sim session.
What?
Wait, we were having this?
Oh
I'm
my
out of
god!
this part
I
then.
didn't think this was supposed to be like.
Our what?
I didn't think this would be going through. What the hell?
Wait,
Yeah.
our what? Wait, what are we doing?
Do you guys just want to continue talking, or?
We're simping? I don't want to simp in
Yeah,
front of.
I don't.
Okay, that's not simp.
I
That's
got
not
nothing.
Continue.
Let's
Too
just
much
continue talking.
personal
Ate 2
stuff.
snow cones.
Snow cones?
What?
Ate 2 of them.
I haven't had one in so long.
I love snow cones. They're so good.
I don't like
Never
snow
had a
cones.
snow cone.
I'm not a
If we
fan of cold
were,
stuff. Sensitive
if we
teeth.
were
You
to
know?
like extend this brand to something more, we could like possibly do like gaming channel, like
Dude,
a
I'd be
vlog
down to
channel.
do gaming.
Just
vlog channel
remember,
during
this is all for fun.
vlog channel during
Yeah.
like the summer.
I'm not vlogging. I'm gonna be dormant at that time.
G7X.
Do you remember Jesse's vlogging channel?
Oh, let's
Yeah.
not talk about that. I don't want to talk
How'd
about
you
that.
I'm
forget
actually
that? That
subscribed
was
to
your
it.
channel.
I'm
What are we talking
subscribed
about?
to Jessica's vlogging channel.
I use like the same
Oh.
background, the same YouTube sample background music. It's like you're editing and it'll give you sample music. You just take that. I wasn't a great
What is
editor.
it sleeping at Tickles?
You were in 6th grade or 5th grade, right?
Yeah.
6th
I was
grade.
like, and then freaking Austin was like, "This is Jessica. She's my mom."
Yeah, I remember that part.
Jamie was retarded. Still
We
is.
talked about our past. Now let's talk about our future.
A future.
I believe I'm gonna
Future
be on the
plans.
streets eating rats.
Hey, same, dude. Same.
Let's go.
The streets is where it's at.
Are you guys
wanna-
trying to use your electives and stuff to build a career, or are you just gonna use it for experiences?
I want to become a voice actor.
Animated? Oh man.
I think I know what Kevin wants to be.
No, I do not want to be that, Dylan. I can't believe you think that I wanted to be a father. I don't want to
Dude, I thought you would, bro. I thought you would.
bro, I don't want to be a father, bro.
You want to be a
Single
gaming
gang?
channel.
Single gang forever?
Wow.
No, not
Nothing
single
can be
gang.
worse than Kevin being a father.
I'll be
Get a
dead
tattoo.
by the time all of you guys will be in college. I would have been overdosed on French fries.
Do any of you know what you
Okay,
want to
so
do?
like my dream job, my dream job is to become a voice actor. But like, if I was like serious, physical therapist for me.
I'm trying
Believe
to go
it or
for
not.
choreography.
Believe it or not, I actually want to become
A
an
father.
English teacher.
I thought you wanted to be a bio teacher.
The
That
one
would
that
be too
says
hard for you.
I thought you
Go.
wanted
You know what?
Yeah.
Sometimes dreams change, Dylan.
But I thought
do
you
PE
looked up
teacher.
to Oda. You could be like Mr. Oda, you know, like grow a beard.
I don't want to become a samurai teacher. Okay, I'm Vietnamese.
What is
I
that?
want to go into music. Like, I try a few things, they're fun, but like, I don't feel as excited as I do when it comes to music.
Oh my god,
Dude,
I
voice
want
actor
to be
gets
Mr.
good pay.
Oda's was
You
it
should make a
coworker?
song.
Like, you know what? Kevin says I'm a lolly. Even Brandon
Yes,
says
you
that.
are. Yes, you
Are
are.
one.
We all know what you do, Brianna.
I
You're
Time.
you're a
just
lolly.
talk. I just talk in a high voice. Okay, it doesn't mean anything.
Exactly.
Imagine Brianna in my height. Oh my god, she'd be such a lolly.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Like light colored hair.
Oh, I want to dye my hair like
Pigtails.
blue. Oh my god, no. That's like the worst thing. I'm not going back. You know, like,
You're not going what now?
I'm not going back to my old haircut, you know?
Her old lolly life.
No!
Just
Yeah.
come on, talking
My
about
brother
lolly.
wants me to dress up as a lolly for anime
It's
expo.
irrelevant.
Dude, I can be your translator. Like, when someone goes to Japan, I can be like your translator.
Oh god.
What are you gonna say, Konnichiwa or something?
안녕하세요. I'm
Yeah.
not 안녕하세요.
Wait,
That's Korean.
that's Korean.
I mean, こんにちは、元気ですか？僕は私の名前はヤナブです。お元気ですか？
In
Me
English.
no Japanese.
Dude, I thought that was Spanish. Wasn't
like-
that Spanish?
I don't know.
What
dude.
if
That's
I'm
Vietnamese,
not
right?
French?
amo Brianna.
Dude, that was like Danish, I think.
Latin.
That was
Yeah,
African.
man.
Music, what those songs?
This is a new language.
Yeah, dude. This is like never heard before.
It's Groot.
Chào các bạn.
You muted
Bây giờ mình sẽ
Okay, no one's gonna
nói
understand if people watch this
trong
podcast,
tiếng
bro.
tiếng
The
Việt.
editors are not gonna translate this for you. We're too tired.
Yeah, what if white people watch this
mad?
podcast?
Huh?
I'm bringing up a topic. I'm mad because I'm the most whitewashed person.
Well, hey, let's
Dude,
go.
I'm whitewashed.
Then whitewash yourself.
I can't.
Whitewash yourself.
I tried learning
Wash.
Vietnamese. I suck at it.
Just
People like
blackwash
It's
yourself.
alright.
Do you understand what Vietnamese?
And I'm like, really? I wish she's in the house all the time. And they're like,
Viet-
because it came from somewhere else. I'm like, no,
Do you
it's not.
understand Vietnamese?
Barely.
Huh.
As long as you know like the basics, like
I can only understand it. I can't speak it.
10. I know when
Rihanna,
people are
baby.
telling me black dick. And I know when people are telling me that I'm gay. And how to eat dick.
Emily,
Uh,
better.
Hey, talk to.
You're cutting that.
Em
Yeah,
lại
cut,
không
cut,
có
cut.
biết là
I
management.
don't want to cut.
Oh,
Oh.
What?
ooh.
Go back to the kitchen
How about
where you
Latin?
belong.
Kevin belongs in the kitchen. That's all he is. Fat.
Oh,
Mày mới nói gì?
I think what am I talking about?
Management của mày nó không
oh
có,
my
có
god.
tôi không biết đâu luôn.
You're dead.
Nói tiếng Anh được
Oh.
không? We need it. Okay, let's not speak any other languages
Yeah,
first.
let's
Start
not.
speaking Spanish.
Let's stick to
Let's not
English.
speak Spanish.
Spanish.
Let's go.
I'm eating
Brianna.
cereal.
Yes.
Speak Spanish.
Start speaking Chinese.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo
I'm speaking Spanish.
Brianna.
I'm speaking French.
Ni hao.
Ni
I
hao.
really wonder if he's gonna
Thailand.
listen to this
Ni hao,
podcast.
Tyler.
Ni hao, Kylan. A.
Yo.
안녕하세요. 저는
OG.
야나입니다.
You know, I learned well in Chinese, like WELL, is the N word.
Oh, you know,
Oh.
you know.
Can't say it though.
You always learn
Japanese-
something new on this podcast.
Facts.
I'm
Facts.
like,
I really
Only speak
Facts.
facts. Only speak facts.
Facts.
Big facts.
I really wonder
You
who's
would-
gonna listen to this podcast.
Wait, I have some.
You want
Probably
No
that.
one's gonna listen to this, but us.
So I can say the N-word, right?
No.
No.
Nigeria.
Oh, this is public, dude.
Nia
Don't
just
swim.
Guys, I'm not racist.
Here you are.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my
Oh,
god. Why do you
okay.
guys have to like you guys can't pull up old tweets.
Let's
I'm
do
so
it.
interested in Japanese. Like, there's 3 types of there's 3 types of it. There's like
Say
kanji,
shrine.
hiragana,
Okay.
katakana.
Brianna,
Dude, I've been
Brianna,
to
are you
Japan though.
It's
are you
so
really good
good.
at Japanese? Are you really good at Japanese?
God.
Huh?
Are you really good at Japanese?
I want to take it. It's so good.
Say
if I buy my
tell me what the word
Huh?
shrine is in Japanese.
Hmm?
Tell me what the word shrine is in Vietnamese. Like a shrine.
Vietnamese.
Okay, I told
What?
you I can't
Japanese,
speak
Japanese.
Come on,
Sorry.
stop making this all about you, bro.
Right?
God,
Oh my
fine.
This is
Okay,
the
I'll
biggest
mute
one.
myself,
This is
you
the Kevin
bastard.
No,
podcast.
just like
You know what?
I'm so confused on what he's saying.
I'm gonna. Never mind. You guys
What?
talk. I'm muting myself.
Good luck
What?
being speechless.
Oh,
So
no,
that's
Billy J. Dylan,
Okay,
no
wow.
ass Dylan.
what?
Hmm?
What
J.
happened? I heard my name.
Dylan, no as Dylan.
Wait,
Dylan
who
is
takes
not
Spanish?
good.
Wait, Dylan, do you take Spanish?
No.
Is it
Oh
Bill?
my god. No one takes Spanish?
Think who's your other one? Oh,
I,
Alan.
I take
Alan
Latin.
is Spanish.
Dude, why is Alan the only relatable one here?
Oh yeah, everyone else is not French. I can't speak French to people.
William knows
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Oui,
Bonjour,
oui.
madame. Je m'appelle Monsieur Quattropan.
Plato pack?
Yes.
Is that
I'm
Latin?
eating cereal.
Dude,
Vitamin
that's
C
Italian, dude.
in Spanish is for
I'm sorry.
stands for vitamin yes.
Hey, Latin back.
If you guys want, I can
Big
do my
Latin.
high
Repeat
voice.
myself.
Hey.
Hey, Latin for one day.
No
It's
one
all-
takes
it's
it.
all
I'm
speak-
so sad.
I
That is
wanted
why I
to,
wanna
but I
be Latin.
couldn't.
If you okay, are we gonna move on to another topic?
Maybe.
like-
we have like 20. Wait.
Where do you
Oh,
guys want to
God.
move to? And like, if you had the chance to move somewhere, where would you guys go?
Pacific
I
Chuck
Ocean.
want to go home.
Chuck E. Cheese.
I want to move to Canada.
Canada.
I want to move to Colorado because, like, you know, I was born there. I live there.
Colorado
I
has
want to move
cheap
to
gas.
London.
$2 gas.
But you know what? Colorado's also the weed state, so
You know, I want to go to Japan or Korea one
Dude,
day.
I've been
Like,
to
just
Japan
but
before.
my aunts and uncles have weed in their fridge, and it's kind of weird. Not gonna lie.
You shouldn't be revealing all this family personal stuff on a public podcast, Emily.
No
Oh,
one
it's
is
not
my
Like, we're gonna
family.
rape
I'm
Emily.
adopted.
It's fine.
Japan is like so busy though. So many
Yeah,
people
that's
I
the
would not
thing
go
though.
to Japan
If I were
because
to like visit Japan, I would go to like a small town.
For
Somewhere
me,
that's
it's
not
not
filled with so
like-
much tourists.
Japan people aren't that social, so you're gonna get really
Yeah,
low.
they're not. They're
And so I
not.
can't live there
Because of
A
all
lot
the
of people have
things,
like masks too. They
Yeah.
wear like masks and stuff.
because all of the things
I
I've
really
seen on
want.
the media, I really only, whenever you mention Japan, I only think of Tokyo.
You know.
Yeah, that's like the first
Yeah,
thing
that's
I
the
would think
main
of.
like most
I
popular.
don't really like. I forget. There's other like small towns
Kyoto,
around the country. Yeah.
Osaka.
You know, like,
Wait, isn't Kyoto
like
a,
know
like
why
a
I want to go to?
Pokemon town?
If I
I
met
don't know,
a
dude.
cute Japanese man, holy, like so cute.
Dude, I had to stay at some like ghetto hotel rooms in Japan. Like, oh my god, it's like so dirty. It's not even a bed.
Oh dear.
It's just like a small.
No, like Osaka and Tokyo, like the most, like Osaka's like a really like bright city, like, and then Kobe, no, like Hiroshima is like kind of like farmland. Shibuya, Kanazawa, Niigata, Aomori, Kumamoto. There's like so many cities that you can visit. Like Nara has a lot of shrines.
Dude, I went to Ichiran. Like people say, it's like the best ramen. It's like it's
Is it really
really
though?
good. It's really good. But like best ramen.
Moto
Where-
ramen.
Where
You
have
should
you
try that.
guys been?
I've been mostly in the States, and
Yeah,
then I
me
went
too.
to Cancun.
I
I've
barely
only
go to
been
the
to-
States.
I've only been to Vietnam. That's it.
I've never been to Vietnam. My family puts me on blast for that.
Oh, like I remember I had to stay there for like 2 months, and I had to celebrate my birthday there. Fun times, fun times. And I also got like someone pushed my brother into like a glass, right? And I was inside that glass shelf because I didn't want to play. And like one of the glass, like when my cousin like pushed my brother into like the thing, I was in it, and then one of the glass like went onto my arm. Oh, those were fun times.
I've been to Texas. Texas is fun.
Yeah,
But,
that's
like,
where you met your
Yeehaw,
cousin.
cowboy.
Hey, we're not talking
That's where you
about
met your cousin, Jessica.
Texas is wild.
Bro.
Yeehaw.
Topic.
I stayed in San Antonio. I didn't go up to like Houston. I wanted
What
to, but I
places have
stayed
you guys
in
lived?
San Antonio.
Dude, you were there when Astro was there. Oh my god. Jesus, I freaking hate you.
I didn't get to see them though.
I know, Mama, you were like in the same state as them. Like, do you know how, like.
Breathing the same air as them.
Have all of you only
Yeah.
lived in Cali?
No, I barely go to
Yeah.
like, different states. Like
No,
if I go to
live.
different states, it's like just airports.
Dylan,
Uh,
live.
My
I went
I
to
want to be able to
Nevada.
fly overseas.
I went to Las Vegas.
once, well, it's been like
That's the only state? Nevada?
multiple
Why?
occasions.
I flew
My-
to Las Vegas.
I lived in the
Multiple
city
occasions.
for months.
My
I
my
wanna go to
dad took
Colorado.
me around like the states. I've been to
Colorado's
most states,
wild.
I think.
I'm warning. It's yikes.
My cousins got to skip school for like weeks or like a week because they had snow.
Oh yeah, snow days. I miss those. Yeah. On the TVs, if you had the cable and stuff, a lot of warnings went off, and it would scare the heck out of me. Cause like you know those really deep voices, like warning, there's flash floods.
Yeah.
Those happened a lot.
Dude,
And
I
like,
went to Singapore and people actually speak English there.
So rich, man.
I know.
No,
I've
no.
seen Singapore through Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah, that's the one I stayed at.
Huh?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Man, you're freaking rich ass.
I've been to most states.
I've
in
been
the
to
US.
Wisconsin. Wisconsin was quiet though, because my aunt lived in the middle of nowhere.
I wouldn't say I went and stayed at most states, but I drove like in the states and then moved on to another one. And then I went to New York. Pretty
Oh
cool.
my god, you guys are so lucky. I barely get to travel.
Most of the states I've been to, it's basically where I lived. I lived in Louisiana, and it was stinky.
I didn't know that about you.
So
I'm
like,
probably
what's it called?
continue.
There's a lot of black people, and then there's like a few white people. So then I got bullied for being Asian, and that I was only the only Asian in Colorado, but then I wasn't really bullied on it. And then so we ended up moving because everyone was such dick about me being Asian. I feel kind of bad right now, though. Like the hassle my mom went through because I didn't want to live there. That's why I moved to Cali. And
All my life, I've only met a few white people.
I grew up with white people. Different. I don't know.
I'm usually one
Oh
bullying
no,
over there.
I still live like
I
really far.
remember now.
Where'd you live?
I went to Mexico for like a day, and that's it. Because I was on a cruise, and then like I remember I got to ride a horse and touch a llama, and that was fun. Oh, also I held a baby lion, and that was cute.
Huh?
And that's it. That's all I
Did
remember.
it bite you?
No, because they
Baby-
drunk it.
Oh,
And it's true. It's so bad. I've seen bad photos on Twitter
like
about how the animals treat them.
the baby lions there, they're like rescues, and they were just like like you had to pay like $50 to like hold them.
Exactly.
And I was like, oh no. And I was like, I only got to hold them for like 2 minutes. And that's it.
Here's a topic that I like came up with.
Mm.
Okay, let me read it off my phone. You guys might have a stroke hearing this, but
That one.
what I got. Let me try to find it.
Do you want me to read it?
I remembered it.
Okay, so here. Should people spend their money on their significant other, even though they're in high school, still using their parents' money?
If it's up to very expensive, like $50 plus, then I would say no.
Oh.
Wait,
If it's like
I
cheap,
would say no. I would say no because they also have a
I
parent.
spent 500 already.
Does it count on friends?
On a lane? Jesus Christ.
I'm joking.
Wait, guys, does it count on
what's
friends?
What's the question? Would you spend money on your significant other?
if
Would
you're
you
giving
spend money
parents
on people that you're not
parents
related
money-
with?
Parents
Would
money.
For me, I see it as you should morally, but you shouldn't be forced to. If you don't want to,
I say you shouldn't spend your parents' money because they work their ass off.
That's
You
true.
shouldn't spend it on other people.
Oh, when you think about it that way, like parents' money, yeah, no. But if it's your money, go ahead.
Like if
If
you
it's
know
your
that they're
money-
working hard for it, then
Like, if
Yeah,
it's your
so-
money, then you can do whatever you want with it. But like, save up.
if it's like New Year's money, you're saving up for it, then you should be fine.
Cough,
But
just
if you're taking money out
want
of
to
like
pay me back.
your savings,
your
then
parents' money and you're using it to buy something for another person, like your girlfriend or boyfriend, I still
Does it-
know you shouldn't do that.
Does it
maybe
count
go
for
down
friends?
different ways.
Does it count
Friends
for
as well.
friends?
You probably shouldn't use your parents' money to buy your friends stuff.
Just
Because,
to give me back my money.
If they were a good friend, they wouldn't want anything.
Just to
yeah,
give me back my money.
you wouldn't want your child to buy a gift for someone you don't know that they talk to.
Oh, well, like
I wouldn't like that.
There's a lot of parents that are involved with their kids, like they know their kids' friends and they're friends with the kids' friends.
Like
I would totally let my child buy stuff for their friends if I know them well, and then
Like-
if I like them.
What if you have?
Lindsay and I spend money on each other because like our parents known each other for like since we were in kindergarten. So like I think that's fine.
That's
right?
good. That's fine. That's
Yeah,
fine.
that's
Because
fine.
you guys know each other. Your family are like, they acknowledge each other. But if it's like someone you met, but your parents don't know them, and you're spending like your parents' money on them, I don't think you should do that because like it's kind of like wrong, my sense.
Like morals.
Yeah, morally.
If you're like up to like junior and senior, and you're able to get like a part-time job and everything, that you should be able to save up.
You make your own money. You spend your own money.
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't usually use my parents' money.
How would you guys spend your money?
I buy a lot of clothes now because my mom doesn't go shopping with me anymore, so
I'm
I
an
have to buy my
immature
own clothes.
guy, but I don't spend it on useless stuff anymore.
I like to spend it on like basic
Like,
stuff.
are you guys materialistic?
Yes,
Oh,
I'm realistic.
I am very materialistic actually.
Yeah. Like
the only two things I spend my money on are like clothes and
League.
and
League.
like stationery. Not League. That was only for like one season, or yeah.
I mostly use my money on like food or like
yeah, don't waste your
stuff
money
I
on
like to
games,
buy.
Thomas.
She calls out.
I got my phone because I traded my old one in, and then but my parents
That's
also
cheaper.
pitched in too, so I owe them that.
So Jesse,
You really want to know? I'll pay you back when I get money. But
Yeah.
for right now, I have to pay my fees.
dude, like volleyball's only $150, but like once you're in varsity, you have to pay a lot more. Cause like
You travel around more.
yeah, cause like we have like a lot of socials. Like when you're in varsity, like you get to go to the mountain. They went to the mountains, and I was like, well, okay. Yeah.
Ben gets to go to like Chino Hill. No, not Chino. I'm not sure. I forgot the name of it, but they travel around like
It's in Riverside.
No, not Riverside. I think I'm not sure though.
They've been up to like Riverside once.
Like up to Alaska?
Yeah.
No, like outside, like Bakersfield.
Like out of the Orange County area.
They would go there, but then it costs a lot because they stay overnight. They stay overnight and stuff.
Yeah, I know about that.
Like I believe once you get older, you don't want to spend your money because you know, like, oh, you don't want to pay attention. You don't care what you get anymore.
Yeah.
As long as you're like, oh, I can do this and that. I don't care what Because like once you get into college, you're like, oh, I have to pay $500 for these $8,000 per semester, stuff like that.
Start investing.
How much is check?
No.
I don't think check costs a lot. You just pay for the
$150. No, like unless you need the stuff too, like the gear, the shoes, like the headbands and stuff like that. That would cost a lot. But if like you're paying it, you already have your materials. How much is it?
Shoes are $60. Jackets are $30.
So $90 overall.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that bad.
Like,
it's reasonable for the price. Because we get our own jackets. We have to have matching shoes for our competition. We have to get uniforms and like team bonding. We have to pay like $10 for workshops. It's like we have like 3 competitions. I think.
Like,
I wish we had a dance like urban and stuff.
Like, I had $40 to $50 or $60 for my volleyball shoes, and then like $25 for my knee, and then another like $20 to $30 for my spandex, which are very uncomfortable. And then, because like you have to buy your own stuff, right? And like we don't even do the only time we do fundraising is when we sell. And then like our coach, he's so nice, right? He like lets us. He mostly pays, right? Oh, speaking of which, does anyone want to the Aloha dance? Because I don't think anyone's going.
No.
I'm going to the Aloha dance.
You're just gonna get a refund
do you
because
think
they're
they're
not
gonna
gonna get any
cancel it?
sales. They're gonna cancel it.
We have to get at least 200 sales for.
They didn't get the 200 sales for the Levy and Rose thingy.
Yeah.
Canceled it, so they're gonna cancel this one most likely too. Unless a lot of people come in.
I do know like some sophomores that are going to the dance.
Because like the only dances that people care about are like prom, Yeah.
Homecoming wasn't
No one
that
went to
big
the
though.
winter formal. No one went to the winter formal.
I
I
was
didn't hear
thinking
a lot
about
about
going,
winter formal.
but then nobody else wanted to go, so I didn't want to like sit there alone.
I remember homecoming, dude. That was ass.
Kevin, dude, I got cock blocked.
You got hard cock blocked by fucking
Dude, it
Biff
was
and
not
me,
even
bro.
funny.
There wasn't that much people dancing.
They were annoying. I swear to God.
You just like walk up to the quad.
Yes, even you said they were annoying.
I got sucked into drama.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Like on Friday, Jess, you know how like Natalie was there for senior tribute?
Yeah.
I had like weird vibes around her because I felt like she was always like staring in my general direction.
Wait, which Natalie?
I can see why, because
Movement or
she's over you, it's still a weird thing.
wait, which Natalie, Brandon?
No, when
Oh,
the smart one.
They're
I
both
feel like
smart.
she still wants to kill me, dude.
Wait, what? What happened with Natalie? Huh?
Oh, not Natalie Nguyen. Not post one.
Not our Natalie Nguyen.
You know, like, actually, wait. Do you think there's like a lot of drama? Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, most of the time it's pretty peaceful.
Yeah.
At least from my point of view, because I'm quite irrelevant. I don't know much.
There's drama, but like it doesn't fuck everything up.
Like, like, so after volleyball season ended, all the girls got kicked out of the gym and we went to Navarro, and then now we're with Alcaraz, but someone wants to track. So, like, a lot of girls shit talk behind each other.
Weird.
Hello.
I mean, that makes sense.
Hello. Ah, yeah.
That's not like not normal, you know. You gotta expect it from every high school.
Like before we went to high school, we were all expecting it to be somewhat similar to what we experienced in middle school.
I thought it was gonna be a lot better.
Everyone talking
Dude, so
and
much
everyone so
things
close to each
changed.
other.
So much things changed since high school.
Yeah. Like I understand that we all have our own groups, but I was expecting us to still be together. Or somewhat together.
I didn't think I was gonna be friends with anyone there. Because
I expected change. I really did. Because
I wasn't expecting a big change like this though.
I didn't expect me talking to like other people or like McGarvin kids. That's like
yeah.
I expected McGarvin kids, to be honest.
I remember hating McGarvin kids, but now I adore them. Most of them are pretty
I
chill.
have respect for some of them.
It's just that one. It's just that few people are out for blood.
There's some people like in McGarvin that I've learned to stay away from. Not like hit on them or anything, but
like just don't get involved with them.
Yeah, I don't want to be like friends with them super closely.
Most of the people I know, they're pretty nice. Okay, like
I'm friends with like the irrelevant people, the people who didn't get so involved with drama there and stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of nice people from McGarvin.
Those are the chill people.
There's this one kid named Kevin Quatch. I love him, dude. Like he's in my English.
Kevin? Oh man.
Yeah, I love him.
I rape him sometimes, only on the weekends.
And like my friends Stacy and Diana, they're like, oh, they're so pure.
Don't turn gay. Oh wait.
Like at first, for McGarvin people, I had the first impression of like they care so much about their grade. Like even it's like up to that decimal of percentage. Like if they have like a 91, they'll complain. And just like what I think is just you still have that letter grade. You still have an A in that class.
It's just like, okay, here's the thing. The higher the numbers, like for anything like money and grades, right? Like the higher the numbers, the more happy you are. Like the more likes you get on Instagram, the more happy you are, you know?
Oh, that's true.
I hate this one McGarvin kid that I went to school with back in post. I hate him. I really
Oh.
do.
Robin.
I don't hate him, but I don't like. We have mutual understanding.
Is it who I think it is?
Wait, who is it? Does it start with an H?
No, it starts with a K.
No, it
Huh?
doesn't. No, it
I'm
doesn't.
no, I'm not gonna name drop them.
Don't name drop.
I
Don't
just
name
name
Yeah,
drop.
obviously, don't name drop.
Right after my name drop.
And no, it's not Robin.
Yeah, no, he's not.
Okay, it's not
Oh.
Robin. We have a mutual understanding.
Oh my
I feel
god.
like
So you
Robin-
hate more people, Kevin? Oh, I thought it was just one.
I feel like Robin got died and I
Bro,
remember.
this is being recorded. You know that, right?
I'll cover
I
it.
know.
I'll cover it.
I want to talk to Robin again, but like, he seems like
He's kind of like.
He's like a loser now.
hey.
Can't see that. He's actually very, very.
I feel like he just got shy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's kind of shy now, isn't he?
I think it was after because of that
Like, he
incident
didn't
with
really talk to us in,
him.
in elementary. He was just kind of on the side during band.
We have him for PE, and like no one talks to him.
Wait, do you
Except
guys remember like what happened in elementary?
There's a lot that happened in elementary. Gotta be more specific, dude.
Yeah.
Between Robin and him.
Huh?
Between what? Emily Tran?
No, we can't name drop, right? We were just talking about.
Okay, we can't name drop, but
just say what it starts with.
That's what a little
Maleficent.
Really? You guys don't remember?
do I know him?
Yes.
Wait, when was this?
What is this?
We know him because of his big ego and because he's dating Brandon's old ex.
Oh, wait, I know.
Why is it taking you guys so long? Can I just name drop already?
Got you.
Yeah, if
It's not MJ.
Ryan knows, then Jess should know.
MJ?
Who?
Wait, she was Brandon's old ex?
MJ's not gay, dumbass.
Oh.
We're cutting that.
I have no idea what's going on at this point.
Wait, who is it?
Me too.
Okay, who keeps like changing the thing, dude?
Name drop him. Name drop him.
Mervin.
Mervin.
Oh
We can just edit it. Don't worry.
It was like fifth
Wait.
grade.
Oh wait,
It was like
wait. What was the
between-
situation again?
I have no idea. I just heard them like fighting continuously.
Yeah,
throughout fifth
I
grade.
remember that too. It was
Oh
like
my god,
fifth and
okay.
sixth grade.
Wait, when was it?
No, here's the thing. Like,
Fifth and
whenever,
sixth grade.
like, okay, so on our winter sixth period, right? Christine
This
always
is
walks up to my
recorded.
bed. Cut it out later. Just cut this out. Like, I see him wearing his AirPods while she's trying to talk to him. I feel so bad.
He wears his AirPods kind of weird, but yeah, at least he has AirPods.
Rich, you're a rich kid too, you know.
Yes, I know.
Hey, it's 12 a.m. Sunday, dudes.
Tomorrow I
Sunday.
You know
swear.
what other rich kid has AirPods? Dylan.
What?
He's been to Singapore and stayed at one of the most popular
Wait,
hotels.
God.
What do you expect? He's supposed to have AirPods.
Back to like fifth and sixth grade.
Uh,
I think that's like when it started. Like we started noticing there would always be like beef between those two. Like it was either like basketball or like
Yeah, I
soccer.
Because
Wooden and Austin both like Xanvius, but then Xanvius was leaning more towards Wooden's time. And then so then we got to our own place that some might be featured on during the assembly. Wooden wrote one about him and Austin fighting over Xanvius, and then Wooden won in the play.
Oh yeah, that.
So like
honestly, I was just there to hang out with them. They were chill people.
who's texting right now?
What else can we talk about before this ends?
Okay.
Endgame.
No, we're not
Yes.
No.
No, I
Not,
haven't been
no,
watching
the
that
another
yet.
movie.
So
What is
Stop.
going on?
hey, Ryan, Brennan, let's hum it. Let's hum it. 1, 2.
Oh god.
1, 2, 3, go.
Thanos dies.
It's really laggy.
Thanos dies.
Oh my
Thanos
god.
Thanos dies. Iron Man dies.
My ears.
Spider-Man dies.
My ears hurt so
Everyone
much right
dies.
now.
Tom Holland and
Batman
dies.
Dude, Jess, I know you
And
want to
that'll be
nut
the end
all
of the podcast, guys. Thank you guys for
yours,
watching.
but like,
My ears.
Tom Holland? Can we talk about him? He's
you want Tom Holland
You
to
know
shoot
what? You're
his
only
spider
a
hot.
fan
web.
of the
He's
MCU because
hot.
you like Tom Holland.
He's hot.
You're a fake fan. You're a fake fan, Jessica. You're a fake fan. You're only in it for
Hey.
Tom Holland. And I swear to God, I hate people like that. I hate people like that.
That's not
Yes,
true.
you
That's
are.
not true.
Okay, name the actor of the Hulk right now. 5,
Oh my god.
4,
Oh my
What?
god.
Watch
2, 1. What is it? What is it?
Oh my god. I
Just
didn't
shut up.
hear
Just
it.
shut up.
What is it?
Cool.
Who is the actor
Moving
of the Hulk
on.
right now?
This
No,
podcast is
yeah,
about to
fake
end.
fan. Fake fan.
Mark
Fake
Ruffalo.
fan.
It rhymes with buffalo.
Correct.
Whatever.
Robert Downey Jr.
Chris Evans is actually
Okay.
Black Panther.
Oh,
Oh, no way.
Jesse,
Hmm.
who's the actor of Thor?
Come on, you
Are you
can't.
kidding me?
Okay.
Jess?
You know what?
Oh my god.
Kicker. Let's kick it.
Fake.
Moving
round.
on. It's gonna end soon in like 6 minutes.
So,
Kick out. Kick out.
you don't know. You don't know. You're a
Oh
fake
my
fan.
god.
You're a
Did you
fake
play
fan.
Shut,
8-ball?
shut.
Who? Okay, what kind of suit did Spider-Man wear in Infinity War?
Stop.
Which one? Which one? Which
Stop.
one? Which one,
Stop.
Jessica? Which
Stop.
one?
One
Yeah,
that looks
yeah.
like a spider.
Shut the.
Huh?
I'm not
That
saying
looks
It's
like
so
a spider.
easy. It's
Shut
so
the-
easy.
Shut the flip up.
Insta kill.
Shut
let's
the
call
flip
the
up.
podcast. Come on.
We should be ending it
Who?
soon.
Who did? Who
Back
did
to the
Spider?
podcast, sir.
Who is Spider-Man's best friend? And
Okay.
Back to the
Homecoming?
podcast, sir.
Stop it.
Who?
Can we
Back
not
to
talk,
the
can we not talk
podcast.
about this? Can we not
Fake
talk about
fan.
this? We gotta wrap
Kevin,
it up.
stop it.
Dude,
Let
we
me end.
gotta wrap it
Go,
up.
go,
Kevin.
We
fake
have
fan.
to
Go,
wrap it
let's
up,
go.
guys.
Kevin,
Yeah, I'm
stop.
sorry.
Let
I'm
me
sorry,
end it.
guys. We have to wrap it up. It's
Yeah,
This
been
is
a
the
fun
end of the
2
podcast.
hours.
Thank you for watching. Come
Thank
follow
you
us at
so
the Brainless
much.
podcast on YouTube.
If you
And
like
I
it, please.
Subscribe with
the
post notifications
Brainless
on.
podcast.
If you love it, please subscribe. If you like it, give it a thumbs up.
You're a cloud hunter.
Don't like
This
it, like
podcast
it,
has
and
been really random, but whatever.
I know.
Don't,
This
you're
is the first
fake.
episode. Please give us as much support as you can. We're hoping for the best.
This is all for
We're
fun.
really
We're not
hard
wishing
for
for
this.
money. But if you guys want to support us, go to GoFundMe.kevinmoney.com.
yeah,
Oh my god.
let's do it.
Kevin, this
Go
isn't
fund
about
me.
you.
If you want to join the
Yeah.
podcast, DM us at the Brainless Podcast on IG.
Yeah,
Or
DM us at
If you guys want to be a guest, DM.
DM at Kevin Lay Litran 14 15
DM
16
us at
If you
Gmail.
guys
the
wanna
Brainless
go-
We're kind of
Podcast.
filled up for a month though. We're kind of
If you
filled up.
guys want Kevin to be fired, please give this video a thumbs up.
No, kick him out. Kick him
And
out.
we'll
We'll kick
fire
him
him.
out.
Or DM
I'm
us on
actually-
IG.
I'm
Thank
actually
you
gonna
for
rename
listening.
the entire podcast the Kevin Lay Podcast.
If you guys
So,
please like this
I'm
video,
the
so
host
this
now.
podcast was talking about Kevin all the
Please
time.
thumbs up.
If you guys want to hear more about my past and my
And cut.
difficult
No,
Cut,
future
cut,
and
If you
present,
don't want to
just
hear any more about
subscribe
Kevin,
to
please
the Brainless